The two most powerful words in the universe are I am. Whatever follows them shapes your identity, your path, and your destiny. In this deeply reflective and empowering video, a wise man shares timeless lessons on how the words we speak to ourselves define the life we live. Through compelling storytelling, raw truth, and quiet wisdom, you'll be guided to reshape your mindset, reclaim your inner power, and walk with intention. This is your wake-up call to speak life into yourself and live the identity you were born for. Take a moment, breathe deep, and discover who you truly are beneath the noise. Like, comment I am ready, and subscribe for more soul-shifting videos. Share this with someone who needs a reminder of their worth. 2 words, just 2 simple words, can change the course of your entire life. I am. Not I will be. Not I wish I was. Not I hope one day. I am. What follows these words becomes your reality. I've walked through seasons of doubt. I've wrestled with questions late into the night. And I've stood in front of the mirror, not liking what I saw. But here's what life taught me. You don't become what you want. You become what you believe. And what you believe starts with what you say about yourself. In silence, in stillness, when no one is watching. When I was younger, I used to say, I am not smart enough. I am not like them. I am just average. And guess what? Life agreed with me, not because it was true, but because my identity was chained to my words. One day, an old mentor said something I'll never forget. He said, be careful with what you say after I am, because you're giving life a blueprint to build with. He told me to change my inner language, to speak not from fear, but from vision. And so I began to say, I am capable. I am resilient. I am becoming everything I was created to be. At first, I didn't believe it, but I said it anyway. Every morning, every night, until one day, it wasn't just something I said, it was who I became. Words shape worlds, and your I am is your foundation. If you keep saying, I am tired, I am stuck, I am broken, you're teaching your body, your mind, and your soul to live small. But when you begin to say, I am growing, I am healing, I am worthy, everything shifts because now you're speaking as if it's already true. And what you speak consistently, you start to live. Success doesn't begin with money or followers or someone else's approval. It begins the moment you say, I am ready, ready to change, ready to show up, ready to stop apologizing for wanting more out of life. Now I want to ask you something. What do you say after I am? Really think about it. Are you speaking life or slowly poisoning your own potential? We talk to ourselves more than anyone else. So what you whisper in private becomes the script of your life in public. Start simple. Write it down. Say it aloud. I am strong enough to face today. I am not my past. I am my progress. I am deserving of peace, success, and love. I am a work in progress, and that's enough. Say it like a prayer. Say it like a promise. Say it until the world reflects it back to you. Let me share something with you. I've seen the darkest days. I've lost people, lost direction, even lost myself for a while. But through it all, one thing brought me back every time. I reminded myself who I am. Not who the world said I was. Not who my fears told me I'd be. But who I truly am beneath the noise. I am still standing. I am still learning. I am still becoming. And so are you. Growth is not loud. It's quiet. It's patient. And it begins with your identity. The seed says, I am a tree long before it breaks through the soil. You must say, I am successful before anyone else claps for you. Because your future isn't waiting for approval. It's waiting for belief. Speak to yourself with the kindness you offer others. You are not here by accident. Your breath is proof you have purpose. So say it with me now, slowly, intentionally. I'm enough. I'm capable. I am worthy. I am ready. This is your moment, not tomorrow, not someday, now. No more shrinking, no more apologies, no more hiding behind I can't. You are more than your excuses. You are greater than your fear. You are not who you were. You are who you decide to be. And it starts with, I am. You see, the world will try to name you. It will say, you are too late. You are too quiet. You are too different. But don't let their words define you. Let your own voice be louder. Because when you forget who you are, the world will try to tell you. And most of the time, it will be wrong. So every single day, remind yourself, I am the author of my identity. No one gets to decide that for you. Not your past, not your pain, not your failures. You've made mistakes. So has every warrior. But you are not your mistakes. You are your choices now. Let me tell you about a man I met once. He had nothing, grew up in the poorest part of the city. He was told, people like you don't make it out. And for a while, he believed it. He dropped out of school, got into the wrong crowd. But one day he heard a speech, just 3 words pierced through the noise. You are worthy. And for the first time, he said something different. I am not a statistic. I am not a product of my environment. I am bigger than this street. I am my own future. Today, he runs his own company, not because he had it easy, but because he stopped repeating the labels others gave him and started declaring who he really was. Let me ask you again, what do you say about yourself when no one's listening? When you wake up in the morning, what's your first thought? Do you start your day with regret or with intention? Because the words you speak to yourself in the quiet, that's your real story. Let it be one that builds, not breaks. Write it down if you have to. Put it on your mirror. Set it as your phone wallpaper. Whatever it takes to remind yourself, you are becoming something beautiful, even if you can't see it yet. I once said to myself every single morning, I am disciplined, I am consistent, I am focused. Even on the days I felt lazy, even on the days I wanted to give up. And eventually those words rewired my actions. Because when you say something enough, your spirit begins to align with it. Now listen carefully. Just because you fall doesn't mean you failed. We all fall, but never say, I am a failure. Say, I am learning. Say, I am rising. Say, I am stronger because of this. Every champion you admire has a scar behind their smile. What makes them different is not that they never fell, but that they always declared, I am not done. You are not your fear. You are not your mistakes. You are not their opinion. You are not your doubts. You are power in progress. You are a miracle in motion. You are worthy even when the world forgets to tell you. So don't wait for anyone to label you with greatness. Label yourself. Say it until it's true. Say it until you live it. Say it until it flows from your bones. I am light. I am purpose. I am peace in the storm. I am walking into my destiny. These are not just words. They are blueprints, declarations, seeds of the life you're building. Speak them, honor them, become them. The world is noisy, but within you is a voice that knows the truth. Every time you say I am, you are writing your story. Make it a story worth living, a story of hope, a story of strength, a story that reflects the fire and the calm, both inside of you. Today, you choose who you are, who you're becoming, who you declare yourself to be. And so I ask, one final time, who are you? Say it with courage. Say it out loud. Say it like your life depends on it, because it does. Let this message settle in your heart. Comment below, I am a, and finish the sentence. Declare who you are becoming today. Like this video to keep the fire alive. Subscribe for more weekly wisdom to strengthen your soul. Share this with someone you love, someone who forgot how powerful they are. You are not lost. You are not late. You are the beginning of something beautiful. I am. You are. We become.